you seen Law and Order? Like, if someone accuses you of something, the cross-examination phase of the trial happens. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I understand that. But what
so
I'm
if it comes like Mark Furman wasn't a believable character witness in the OJ trial.
What the woman's sexual history is.
No, I didn't say their sexual history. I said their character.
If Deshaun Watson crossed the line when it was the two of them, it's his word versus theirs. And guess what? There's 18 of them now, bro. 18.
Okay, numbers don't scare me. Facts scare me. What I'm saying is,
and what I'm also telling you,
let's say if one person's like,
look at the language, bro. Look at the language Deshaun Watson's lawyer is using. Just another day in the hood.
Well, that's also part of crisis management. You don't want to necessarily.
But look at the language that they're using. He's like, oh, they have not released the names of the witnesses so that we can start cross-examining them. Well, guess what? They don't need to right now because the DA is investigating
it's
to
called
see
burden
if criminal
of proof.
Charges are going to be brought or not.
Yeah, because the burden of proof is on the person accusing you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If the burden of proof is on them, then the defense attorney can just be like, well, this person is an extortion artist in their everyday life, and they just jumped on the case for clout. Like, all it takes is one crack in the prosecution's arsenal in this case, and everything goes kaput. Just take Deshaun Watson out of it. Just take the person out of it. I'm just saying.
You're talking about criminal law, though. We're not even there yet. All I'm saying is they are preparing for that.
Okay.
Deshaun is preparing for it. You can tell by the language that they're using.
Because it clearly ain't about money. Because it's about money, I'm pretty sure he would have been hit up about this a while ago. Like, this just came out of nowhere.
These are charges from December through March of this year. These are new things.
Okay. And your point?
What I'm saying is you're...
It sounds like you're saying he's guilty already.
I'm not saying he's guilty already.
It's the narrative you're kind of painting.
I'm saying there's a lot of smoke for there to not be fired.
Okay, but what if somebody started a fire in the room with it?
Of the doubt just because he's one of my favorite athletes, or because there's been in the past where women have lied on men, but there hasn't been 18
because women
of them,
lie
bro.
Probably
18.
more than men.
I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. 18.
I think it's actually still 16. I apologize for saying 18 earlier.
Oh, okay.
16.
See,
right.
Look what you did there, Pete.
So
what if 15 people are lying?
A full basketball team.
What if 15 people are lying and one is telling a half truth? What if it's a situation where it's like, yeah, he got a hand job, or yeah, like he had a person whose usual.
Guess what, bro? You're a millionaire. You don't need to go to a massage parlor to get a hand job.
I mean,
okay, and Bob Kraft didn't need to, but he did.
There are a million other ways to get a hand job,
but
bro.
Bob Kraft did it. So what's the issue? And he actually did something technically illegal by being a part of that sting.
Well, do you think something like this could be like? I mean,
Kobe
got kicked up with stuff like this.
I'm sorry, Eric, but I just don't know what the point of bringing Bob Kraft into it is.
Because he literally was at a massage parlor and he got popped in a raid.
Okay,
and magically all the charges got dropped.
What does that have to do with this?
What I'm saying is, when you're talking about massage parlors and people allegedly are not doing something in a sexual fashion, you can't put on some type of like holier than thou standard because it's a massage parlor.
What is holier than now? If a person doesn't feel comfortable and doesn't consent to it,
okay, but if two consenting adults do something in a dark room and money's exchanged, that technically is consent.
That's like a strip club too.
That's technically prostitution.
Okay, then that's a whole nother charge.
Illegal or not?
Well, that's a whole nother charge then. And
you're talking about these being across state lines, bro. You're talking about in Texas, California, and there's one more place too. I think Florida. I'm guessing Florida, but
well, those are ironically states that are open. You're stupid. He's from Georgia. That's fucked up.
But yeah, it's for real. Oh yeah,
I know. I'm not arguing the
Georgia,
seriousness of this situation. I'm just saying, okay, until you show me some hardcore, undeniable facts that he can't run from, I'm not gonna assume he's guilty. I'm not gonna assume he's innocent either.
What is it gonna take? What is it gonna take for you to get? What is your undeniable evidence?
Undeniable evidence.
What is your undeniable evidence? What is undeniable evidence?
Proof, some DNA. Like, you tell me he went to all these massage parlors. There's no camera. There's no video. Because you know they don't have knobs on those doors, right? For a reason.
Not all the places have fucking cameras in the back.
So he went to just a bunch of rundown. He went to a bunch of rundown massage parlors.
You have to see Deshaun Watson fucking forcing someone's head onto his cock for you to believe.
No, not that. I'm not saying that.
Well, that's what it sounds like.
Okay, if someone accuses you of some shit after y'all did a thing, like, there's reasons behind that.
You can talk about consent all you want.
I'm not assuming dude's a sexual deviant. Like, you know what? Two consenting adults.
You also can't assume that somebody consents to something just because they did it.
And I agree.
We're in 2021, bro.
If you're in a massage parlor and you taking money, you know what the hustle is, like on some street shit. Let's not sit up here and start playing games now. If it's just a strictly massage parlor, you wouldn't even be offering that option anyway. There's some massage parlors out here and like spas, quote unquote. They don't even take money right now. They're only taking debit cards, bro.
That doesn't give Deshaun Watson a cop out.
I'm not.
Everybody does it, bro.
I'm not saying that. Those words didn't come out of my mouth. But I'm saying there's so much nuance here. This is like, no, I'm implying that it's a shit show sandwich of a situation. And it's like, imagine if you were playing a game of Jenga and it was stacked to the ceiling. All you, like, just take one detail out of the case, something comes up in court, and then all of a sudden everybody's perspective will change. It's like, there's too much we don't know to speculate. We just know this is a serious, life-altering situation for him, and we don't know if he's going to make it out of it. We don't know his guilt or his innocence, but let's not act like there's not people out here finessing and scamming and extorting people. Let's not act like rich people don't get extorted.
You can't just...
I'm not saying you're wrong. No, I'm assuming everything because I trust nothing. I trust nobody. So I trust shit.
Yeah,
I trust people to be who they are.
Watson. You literally trust Deshaun Watson. You're literally
I'm giving the only reason why I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. For no
other reason.
I said.
Then there have been other instances where women have lied. That's your only.
Yeah, because women lie just as much as men do, if not more. Like, a dude can't lie and say, "Here, after 18 years, this isn't really your kid." A chick will be like, yeah, after 18 years, it's definitely not your kid. Like, women lie. We got to be honest about that. And especially in the sex worker industry or wherever that line is blurred, if you're in a massage parlor and you're kind of doing something off the books, like, that's a gray area that we can't really, like, point our finger at people.
You're also assuming that all massage parlor workers operate in that gray area.
They don't. I know they don't. But I'm talking about the ones that do, and is this a situation where they do? We don't know yet.
He's been targeting girls on Instagram, getting them to give him massages.
Are you a lawyer? Is that factual? You want to say an allegedly
in
front of that?
Yeah, that's factual. That's the claim.
That's a claim. That hasn't been proven. I could claim you stole $100 from me, but unless I got bank records and shit, did you really steal $100 from me?
I mean, is he DMing them just like, hey, baby, like, you want to give me a massage?
What if his handler? What if his handlers are like, bro, this is bigger than this isn't as simple.
Either way, that doesn't prove what did or didn't happen in the room. The only thing
but you're talking like it is.
Okay,
you're taking the prosecutor's side essentially. I'm just arguing.
No, what I'm saying
I don't have a dog in the race.
You want to talk about credibility? I'm telling you, the person who's suing him is a credible lawyer. It's not a fucking.
No, the lawyer is taking the case. No.
Fandom shit, bro.
You're getting it mixed up. The lawyer is taking the case. His client is suing Deshaun. The lawyer, the clients, the 18 people are suing Deshaun.
Credibility. He's not going to just take this case.
The fuck are you talking about? People take shitty cases all the time, bro.
And Deshaun Watson
Bro, what
this
are you
dude
talking?
is not doing that, bro.
Bro, people take shitty cases all the time. If there's money on the table to be made, the lawyer will take the case 9 times out of 10.
And that's what I'm telling you, bro.
There's money on the table.
He's not taking the case because he thinks he's not going to win.
Not always. Not always.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. He's going to win.
He's going to win on something. We don't know what, though. That's what I'm telling you. And if you're going to civil court, you're trying to get money. If they said, "Oh, we want to take," like, if they came out the gate with criminal charges, it'd be one thing. But no,
how are you gonna prove that in criminal court?
That's my point. If you're going for a money grab, you're going for the money in civil court. Because if you were going for the actual crime allegedly that was or was not committed, you would go straight to criminal court.
These women are claiming that they've been emotionally distressed and disturbed after having a millionaire dangle his power over them and force them into acts that they didn't want to commit.
Bro.
That's why they're going to civil court.
Bro.
And further, how do you prove that? You can't prove it, bro. What? Walk in there with cum on your hand? Hey, I just gave Deshaun Watson a hand job, but I didn't want to kick it.
Facetious, bro.
Come on. Be realistic.
It's in their hair.
Okay, you do realize it's like nearly impossible to get damages for emotional distress in most cases, right? You know how hard it is to get money for emotional distress? You know that, right? I'm saying, like, I get what you're saying.
You're talking about rape, bro. You're talking about...
I'm talking in general.
Sexual assault.
I'm talking about in general.
You're talking about something that could change somebody forever.
Did any of them say? Did any of them claim that they were raped? Because you just said rape, bro. That's kind of a strong. Did any of them say they were raped? Because you just can't throw out rape because you feel like throwing it out.
No, they didn't say that they were raped.
So why did you just say that?
Assaulted.
Well, sexual assault and rape are kind of two different things. Like, you kind of have to be careful with that. Like, dry humping somebody in the elevator is sexual assault.
Okay.
We have to be clear on the.
And people can still have emotional damages from being dry humping a fucking elevator.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I am telling you.
You're saying how hard it is to get money for emotional.
Because those are facts, bro. I know people who sued their jobs for emotional distress, and it was legitimate. Bro? Okay.
We're not talking about that, bro. Okay. We're not talking about just getting fired and targeted. You're talking about someone dangling their power over you at your place of work, what you do, and forever changing how you earn and see the way that you earn your money.
Hey, man, just because somebody makes an accusation, I don't necessarily believe them. You got to show me proof. I can't always just believe somebody because they said somebody did something. I need proof.
But you're not believing somebody. You're believing 18 people.
Okay.
16 people.
Just because 18 people say one thing, does that mean they're right? It's a case-by-case basis, right?
Usually.
Okay, so if I find 18 people to say you're a pedophile, are you a pedophile, Pete?
If you can find
18 strangers who don't fucking know you.
That's a pretty high standard.
But that's what I'm saying.
If 18 people say that about me, there's usually a good reason why.
Total strangers? So if I just pay some people to say it about you. Like, what I'm saying is, don't hitch your wagon to either side. Just understand what's playing out in front of you.
Other side.
I'm just saying, no,
and
I'm not.
I do understand what's playing out in me.
If he gets thrown in jail or not, that ain't putting no money in my pocket one way or another. I'm just saying, in this situation, like, don't get too emotionally invested in either side of this because it's going to be a long, drawn-out shit show. Like, there's no winners in this situation.
I doubt it.
There's no winners in this situation.
I doubt it.
Even if there's no winners in this situation. Let's say he proves they're all lying. He didn't win. His name's tarnished. Let's say if we come to find out he did all that shit. His name's tarnished. They're like going to be known as the people who got fondled or whatever, harassed, assaulted by Deshaun Watson. Not them, the person, what they do, and who they are. So yeah, This is a very
and that's
serious...
part of the trauma, and that's part of the trauma and the emotional distress.
Okay, but guess what? Depending on the judge, a lot of them not going to give two shits about emotional distress. So